Joining us right now at 5:30, this year voters won't just decide between who is on the ballot for different offices. They'll also be deciding when we cast our ballot in future elections.
And we are taking a closer look tonight on a statewide ballot question that voters will see. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Audrey Russo has more on the early voting referendum.
It's a short question you'll see on your ballot come November. Shall the Constitution of the state be amended to permit the General Assembly to provide for early voting? Former Secretary of State Denise Merrill says voting yes to that question will fix a system that makes it harder for Connecticut residents to cast their vote.
46 other states are already doing it and have done it for many years.
She says Connecticut is one of 4 states that does not have early in-person voting. There are absentee ballots people can apply for, but when it comes to actually showing up at the polls, Election Day is the only option.
This is where we're coming up short.
I have a copy of the sample ballot that you'll see on Election Day if you live in Rocky Hill. And the ballot question is right on the front underneath the list of candidates, but that may not be the case in every town and city.
You might have to turn it over and see it on the back side.
Taking a look at the text of the question again, you can see it's a short, generic yes or no question. When the issue came up for a statewide vote in 2014, the phrasing was a bit more confusing, and Merrill believes this may have led to its defeat. That and other organized opposition.
Some ads were run in Connecticut in 2014, the week before the election, and that is modern politics. It happens at the last minute.
This year's question asks voters if the Constitution should be amended to allow for early voting. The specifics of what that process would look like would be decided after the fact.
Laws are passed by the legislature. They are the ones that play out the differences of opinion about how long it should be, where it should be.
After the pandemic caused people to be wary of big crowds and long lines, some local election officials say early voting makes it easier for those who may struggle to make it to the polls.
That provides greater flexibility to the voter while ensuring the integrity of the election process.
But not every voter is convinced.
I don't think that it's necessary. You have specific days. At what point do you cut it off?
In Rocky Hill, Audrey Russo, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.